Well, from Bournemouth, the Scottish party leader Willie Rennie joins us now, and there he is on the beach in the sunshine. Now, you've been saying, haven't you, and you had an outburst where you said that you wouldn't back an independence referendum in Scotland, even if pro-independence parties won the next Scottish elections on manifestos committing to another referendum. What on earth's that all about?
It was hardly an outburst. I mean, if anybody thinks the Liberal Democrats will support another independence referendum, I don't know where they've been. We're against it and we'd always vote against it. So it's not a surprise, but it's a great time to be a Liberal Democrat.
Hang on,
the Liberal Democrats
but hang on, you're supposed to be...
No, Gordon. I'm not going to have you being all this negative stuff. This is a great time to be a Liberal Democrat. We've got people moving from us from other parties, and we've had wins in the European elections and the council elections up in Shetland. This is a great time to be a Liberal Democrat.
Yes, but the reason I call it as an outburst is you seem to have forgotten you're not just the Liberal Democrats, you're the Liberal Democrats. How can it possibly be democratic to say that if parties openly standing on manifestos for another referendum win the next Scottish elections, that there shouldn't be another referendum? How is that democratic?
What's democratic is if people vote for the Liberal Democrats, and they vote for Liberal Democrats on the understanding that we will oppose another referendum or independence. That's exactly what they'll get. So that's very democratic, isn't it, Gordon? Because we vote for what we said we were going to do in the manifesto in the election. That's what we're going to do as Liberal Democrats.
So just to get this clear, if the people of Britain vote Liberal Democrat in a coming general election, you will revoke Article 50 without another referendum, even though it would be very unlikely that you would have more than 50% of the popular vote, or even more than 50% of the MPs. But if the people of Scotland vote for independence parties on manifestos saying they want another referendum, you won't allow them to have that. So there's your version of democracy is there's one rule for Liberal Democrats and another rule for everybody else.
No, if you vote for the Liberal Democrats across the United Kingdom, and the Liberal Democrats are growing, we're gaining more MPs and more votes across the country. The momentum is with us to stop Brexit. If you vote for us in the general election and we win that election, we will stop Brexit. Dead stop. It will end. And if we don't get that, then we'll argue for a people's vote, combining together with other parties to win that vote. Because first and foremost, we want to stop Brexit. Likewise, we will be unequivocal in Scotland. We are against another independence referendum. So if you vote for us, that's what you get. I mean, I can't say vote for us and you'll get another policy. Vote for us and we'll stop independence dead in its tracks.
And you apparently now have ruled out any form of coalition with either the Conservatives or Labour after a general election. Yes?
I mean, how on earth could you, support a Boris Johnson premiership or a Jeremy Corbyn premiership when you've got the option of a Jo Swinson premiership? I mean, the contrast is amazing. I don't know if you've seen her in the last few weeks since she became leader. She's outstanding. She's a breath of fresh air. She's energetic. She wants to stop Brexit. She's very clear. Unlike the other parties, she wants to take the party forward to being a major force in British politics. I think that's terribly exciting. I want Scotland to get on board with that. That's why I am arguing that Jo Swinson is the best for Britain.
Right. So does that mean if the Liberal Democrats would rule out a coalition with either Labour or the Tories after the next Scottish election in Scotland?
We've said we are not prepared to form a coalition with Jeremy Corbyn or Boris Johnson.
What about Richard Leonard
to lead this country? In Scotland, we've been very clear. What we're standing for is to stop Brexit and to stop independence. Of course, we're constructive. We work with other people on a case-by-case basis. But we're growing in Scotland too, Gordon. I mean, we had Nicola Sturgeon up in Shetland.
You've said about 50 times now you're growing. But
she still couldn't beat us in Shetland.
What you seem to be saying is coalition with Jeremy Corbyn, no way. Coalition with Richard Leonard, yes.
Look, I'm not interested in any of that stuff. What I'm interested in is getting more Liberal Democrats into the Scottish Parliament. And in the latest opinion poll, we're going to rise, and we're going to rise significantly. We'll see where we are after that, but I want to make absolutely sure we've got the greatest number of Liberal Democrats. Okay. But we're not interested in coalitions.
I know you're not interested in this, so just so we can't talk about this anymore, let me ask you the question.
Okay.
Would you rule out a coalition with either the Conservatives in Scotland or Labour? And you have to say yes, because that's consistent with our policy in the UK, and then we'll move on.
No, we're not interested in coalitions.
In Scotland either.
Yeah, we're not interested in coalitions. We're
Right.
interested in growing, we're interested in getting more Liberal Democrats. Of course we'll work with other parties on a case-by-case basis, just like when we argued for improvements in mental health services and we got it. Just like we argued for improvements in childcare. We weren't in government at the time, but we got those policies through. But I know because the Liberal Democrats are growing, and it's important to know, Gordon, we are growing in greater numbers, then the Liberal Democrats will be a major force in the next Scottish
That's the 51st time
Parliament.
you've said that. And we're going to have to leave it there and let you get
That's
back
'cause
to
we're
the...
growing, Gordon.
Well, let you get back to the beach. Thanks, Willie Rennie. That's all we have time for now.